This week.
Previously on Rainbow Reactor.
Clock into the Rainbow Reactor, a fast-moving VR adventure that fuses story-driven exploration with frantic, color-matching gameplay. Explore a sprawling, forgotten factory that produced the cleanest energy around. Once operated by the eccentric Alfred Lucian von Hoffen-Hasselbrock, the reactor is filled with clues, secrets, and grumpy robots. Can you clean up this mess, solve the mystery of Alfred's disappearance, and bring the color back to the Rainbow Reactor?
The valves. Turn on the power. Crank this out of the way and get to work. Throw those balls into the cooling pool. Mix green. Now yellow. Okay.
A cascade of words, color, shapes, and sound flows around your turret as you desperately fight off swarms of inbound attackers. If enemies penetrate your perimeter, you need to zoom into close-range combat and beat them back, adjusting to a completely different perspective in the blink of an eye. Welcome to Jeff Minter's AKKA, an update to an incredibly rare Atari arcade prototype wave shooter. STILT is a colorful, stunning VR platformer where you'll use quick reflexes and problem-solving skills to progress through the levels, collecting lost packages and stamps along the way. With your wits and stilts, you can handle any challenge, pass chasms, avoid traps, break things, and smack creatures. Find power-ups to upgrade your stilts and become the ultimate stilt master. System Critical 2 is a retro-style run-and-gun platformer with loads of weapons and levels to master, keeping you on your toes for hours. Make your way through outer space and cold distant planets and fight bosses to progress. Experience the feeling of being a futuristic cyborg in VR that strikes quickly and kills with deadly precision. OVRDARK is the sequel to acclaimed game Do Not Open, where you'll step into the shoes of George Foster, a fearless investigator who ventures into the mansion after the shocking events of the first game. However, what he encounters is far more sinister than anticipated. As you delve into the dark depths of the mansion, you'll face the malevolent presence of your former companion, who now has become a ruthless enemy. Explore terrifying rooms and solve twisted puzzles as you fight for your survival and unravel the dark secrets of the mansion and escape its deadly embrace. The first-person, third-person hybrid platforming adventure mixture, which was supposed to be out this week, got delayed again. Perp Games announced a new release date of April 12th for both the digital and physical versions of the game. Carved into an Arctic glacier lies a subterranean hideout, cloaking an ice-cold plot against humanity. Stop an evil scientist and her puffin lackeys intent on perfecting their freeze-ray technology. Get ready to slide into the newest entry in the evil LAIR DLC series for WALKABOUT MINIGOLF, LAIR. Outpost is another one of ESTF's training facilities, this time focused on simulating a mostly outdoor environment completely made from synthetic materials. Aside from the new map, Triangle Factory has also added a new weapon HUD and wrist HUD and breachers for Team Deathmatch.
Welcome to the final step in preparing for the competitive update.
Hidden Gem Space Stalker VR now has support for HOTAS controls with eye tracking for menu selection. Beat Games announced this week that a Daft Punk music pack will be coming to Beat Saber on March 7th. As of this recording, we don't have a track list yet, but I know this is a band a lot of people have been asking for. Forest Farm is a cozy, open-world fantasy farming sandbox with RPG elements. The forests are overgrown, the gardens have been abandoned, and it's up to you to bring life back to the farm. Grab your tools, grow some produce, and create your dream farm to aid the local citadel, which is growing hungry.
Let me explain. It begins with you inheriting me, a time-bending watch.
Wanderer the Fragments of Fate, a remake of the critically acclaimed PSVR1 classic time-traveling adventure, got a new trailer this week, showing off all of its new climbing mechanics, some new locations, some expanded locations, and some new items. But even better, we now know when we can expect it, as the developers revealed this week that it's coming June 27th for $49.99. With 20% off if you bought it on PSVR1. The trailer also ends with a reveal of Wanderer 2, The Seas of Fortune, as if we needed something else to be excited for.
One last thing.
May the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. If you can hear me, you need to...
Zombie Hitler has been defeated, but the zombie hordes are still at large, and Europe remains in the throes of war. Following the story of Zombie Army, you return to the field as one of the Dead Hunters, an elite squad fighting to end the apocalypse. The X-ray kill cam returns, and your shooting skills will be put to the test against a multitude of horrors. Use an arsenal of authentic World War II weapons, including sniper rifles, submachine guns, and pistols to fight the undead scourge in single-player or two-player co-op. Over on the PlayStation Store, they're kicking off the Mega March sale, featuring almost 40 PSVR2 games. You can get Village for just $16, a bundle with both Saints and Sinners games for $30, The Room VR for $16, Ghost Signal for $12, and Angry Birds and The Last Worker for $10 a pop. It's not the greatest sale we've seen, but still some good games here. Just keep in mind the sale ends March 13th. Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing Sim Racer Gran Turismo 7. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry, it happens every Sunday at the same time. So, make sure you click the link in the description below. Come join our Discord.
Find what drives you. Find your line.
This week